Alright, ladies and gentlemen, episode 9 of Main Event, live here in Anaheim, California. Great crowd tonight for a great set of cards. Alright, y'all can see the ride. So this is gonna be a little bit different here on Main Event. We're gonna be talking about things that are having the Money in the Bank, things that are gonna happen at SummerSlam, and pretty much the build up to the whole pay-per-view, or pay-per-view, if you guys say that.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Samir Singh and Sunil Singh from Punjab, India, weighing in at 238 pounds, Jinder Mahal.
Alright, so Jinder Mahal getting ready for action to kick us off. Monday Night Raw is going to kick off the show with the first 2 matches, and then Smackdown's going to end it. Now, Money in the Bank, for a pay-per-view that came so soon after Payback, it's a pretty stacked card. It is confirmed that Money in the Bank will be having 10 matches, because there's a few titles for the pay-per-view extension that will not be defended, such as the Smackdown Tag Team titles, nor the Raw Tag Team titles will be defended, but Bianca Belair will be facing Paige for the Raw Women's Championship belt.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 245 pounds, Jason Jordan.
The last time we saw him on Main Event, he upset it and defeated the Big Show. What power Jason Jordan exploded earlier when Main Event was kicking off as a great minor show. Lifted the Big Show high up and slammed him down. I'm honestly surprised the young kid didn't pull a muscle. Rod, you premiered Jacob Christopher on your channel, right? So you know, like, everything where this kid is like been at. I mean, he's young, he's 23 years of age, started wrestling when he was 17. He was training like way before like minor. But like, when you watched Main Event and you saw The Miz cowardly back out the match, if that match continued, do you think Jacob Christopher would have won? Right. I agree. I totally do agree. And The Miz, even though The Miz is young as well, The Miz is more of a vet than Jacob, and Jacob seemed like he was a vet the whole time, which is insane. I mean, I like the call by Stone Cold. He said, all right, since the match ended in a draw, I'm not going to waste time. You guys going one-on-one again. How about I just automatically put you both in? So I like that decision. I really did like that decision, because Jacob Christopher coming to WWE, coming to Monday Night Raw, if you want to say that, him having the opportunity that he has to become Raw money, he can hold it. He can potentially hold it and perhaps become Universal Champion. Now, whether it's Sami Zayn or Kevin Owens, I know for sure it's going to be a great cash-in for Jacob Christopher's sake. He knows those guys from Ring of Honor. When they left, that's when he came in. So he knows a bit about them. I mean, let me tell you something about Jacob Christopher. The fact that he's known for defeating Kenny Omega and Okada is something that a lot of guys in WWE need to pay attention to, because Jacob Christopher is in a whole nother league for about maybe 40 competitors that already been in WWE for the longest, in my opinion. I feel like Jacob Christopher is just there. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's been in tremendous shape. I remember when Jacob Christopher used to be a bit fat, you know, he wasn't really in that good of a shape. But then, you know, I think Japan really changed him. Not just wrestling, but like, right, exactly, mentally. Because, you know, they wrestle different. They eat different. And it's all about staying in shape and make sure that you're healthy enough. There's too many superstars in WWE who have died in the ring. And now I feel like that New Japan Pro Wrestling style has evaded for not just WWE but other wrestling companies to be like, hey, this is what we're doing nutrition wise, and honestly it's causing a better showing. That's it right. Gotta think about the superstar's health first. Yeah, when I saw Jacob Christopher on Monday Night Raw, when he was teaming up with Nakamura and Daniel Bryan, I was like, it's like I'm watching New Japan Pro Wrestling all over again. That's what I honestly felt like. I was like, dude, it's like he never left. Like he's just in a different building. I honestly and genuinely didn't ever in a lifetime think that Jay Chris was gonna ever step foot in the WWE ring, and there he is. And for real. And honestly, I thank you for your resources for Stone Cold, you know, looking at your channel and seeing him as a free agent, because, you know, you put that out there that he's one of the hottest free agents. You know, Stone Cold took a look into that and got the approval from Vince McMahon. I do know that Vince is supposed to make an announcement, but I don't know what that's supposed to be on. I honestly don't know what that's supposed to be on, but Vince's supposed to make an announcement. Bro, I'm telling you, I mean, you're not, okay, you can get a free agent, but that's, I don't know, that's something way different. Way different, in my opinion. Right. And like that's why the Money in the Bank ladder match is gonna be so important to him, knowing that, hey, this can put me in the main event. Like, the Miz, honestly, the Miz chances of winning the Money in the Bank is very likely because he's so sneaky. There's gonna be 8 men fighting each other at the same time, trying to get the ladder. You know he's gonna try to climb under the ring, do something so like he's not on the radar. And then when everybody's down and hurt, he's gonna catch his way up that ladder. He's gonna try to yank that briefcase. I know. For real, And honestly, in my opinion, I honestly, genuinely think that The Miz is scared of Jacob Christopher, because on main event, not only did he run away, I guess like The Miz felt like, okay, this guy just coming to WWE, I have a pretty good resume here in WWE. If this guy comes out and just beats me flat out like this, like how can I recover? So The Miz, right, he's gonna hurt The Miz's career big time. Cause Jacob Christopher, I mean, you can't out wrestle him, you can't out grapple him, you can't out strike him, and he's so young. Like you said, it's so scary to know that he's that young and able to just do anything he wants with you in the square circle. It's incredible. Yeah, that is correct. That is, yeah. Yeah, cause I believe Randy Orton won it at what, 24 maybe? Brock is what, 25? So yeah, he can honestly make history. And he just turned 23, so he has like another year to go. If he doesn't win the Money in the Bank ladder match, he still has another year to perhaps make history. Hopefully he can, because not a lot of guys have been able to say they've done it. It is. Well, speaking of that, we need to talk about Andrade and TJ Perkins match on Raw. Match of the year. That was incredible. Never. Stone Cold said, really in the beginning of the show, he said, alright, CM Punk made his demand on main event, alright, you're in. Orton catches Ono, you're in. Miz, Jacob Christopher is a draw, you're in. Nakamura qualified, you know, all that. And then he said, we need one more person to qualify. And honestly, Stone Cold gave the best compliment ever. He said, two guys who have been pretty much dominant on Raw. There's only could be one guy who can go out, and that was Andrade and TJP. TJP was on the roll early on, and then Andrade, you know, he's been on the roll ever since he beat Rey Mysterio at Extreme Rules, so like, it's really no stopping him. I'm telling you right now, when I was calling that match, I couldn't even guess who was gonna win. I couldn't even fathom who was gonna win that match. Right. I mean, I knew the kid had it in him when you were there when I first streamed draft day. We went against St. Carter, and that beautiful reversal that he did out of that Hurricane Rana was just incredible. He's just spontaneous. Well, perhaps, I don't think we're going to see another one like him. Genuinely. Like, he's just a different breed. I agree with that. He's quick on his feet. He's smart. I mean, believe it or not, I'm not talking about his in-ring ability, I'm talking about his in-ring prowess. He reminds me of Owen Hart. Honestly, he reminds me of Owen Hart. I mean, dude, he was just, man. Like, because Owen Hart in the ring, he knew what he was good at, he knew what he was not good at. That's what won Owen Hart's Intercontinental Championship, a Tag Team Championship, European title, all that stuff. And TJP, if he keeps that up, he'll probably be a United States champion, Intercontinental champion, all that stuff. Jason Jordan picks up the win. For real. But what about EC3? Now, Nakamura doesn't have to defend his United States Championship because he's in the ladder match. Now, I want to talk about EC3 and Nakamura. I want to talk about right now, but let's go back to Payback, where EC3 had no reason to leave that match. Nakamura was 100% injured in that knee. He couldn't do nothing. And Nakamura kept fighting, I don't know how, and he ends up beating him honestly, shock of the year. Do you think that EC3's confidence is shaken up? And the fact that EC3 said to me that Nakamura stole what I'm supposed to do, be United States champion and be in a ladder match and make history and accomplish both things at the same time. Nakamura has the opportunity to be not only United States champion, but become Mr. Money in the Bank. Right. Right, that's for New Japan. Yeah, like you. I agree. Like they're not. You can't outstrike Nakamura. Like on Raw, he knew his knee was hurt, but he kept using his legs because Nakamura's legs and elbows are so important to him. Like he cannot resist but to use it. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. That is very, very tough. Very, very tough. Randy Orton, surprisingly, he's confident. I'm very shocked about it, knowing how. We were watching Payback. I remember you watching Payback, and you was like, "Wow!" in the comment section, because not only did Cassius Ohno roll him up and get the pinfall, it's like Cassius Ohno beat the Randy Orton, and it didn't really take him that long. And I was saying the same thing, but then when we saw him on Raw, I was like, okay, maybe Randy Orton just didn't take Cassius Ohno as seriously as he usually does his other opponents, perhaps. It is. I totally agree. I absolutely agree. I agree with you when you say Prime Randy Orton, because I know exactly what you mean. Prime Randy Orton would have been out for his revenge. Out for Cassius Ohno's neck. Most guys who go after Randy Orton, like John Cena or like Batista. I remember when Randy Orton purposely, I think he broke his arm, right? He put the chair and he stomped his arm out because Batista embarrassed Orton. If Randy Orton gets embarrassed, he doesn't even take it lightly. But this time, it was different. Different. Very, very different. It's like he doesn't even care. He still doesn't take Cassius Ohno seriously. At the end of the day, Cassius Ohno's not the only person he has to worry about. He has to worry about Nakamura. He has to worry about Christopher, Miz, CM Punk. But, alright, we want to talk about the favorite in the Money in the Bank ladder match. We got to talk about CM Punk. He has the opportunity to become a 3-time Money in the Bank briefcase holder. Hell, Punk still holds the 2 Money in the Bank. Nobody else hasn't done that but Punk. But if he is able to win it a 3rd time, honestly, him winning it 2 times, I'm already calling him Mr. Money in the Bank, honestly. He cashed it in twice successfully. Yes, he won it back-to-back. Back-to-back WrestleManias. I think he's just his all-around in smarts that's gonna get. He's a ladder match genius. I was talking to the Hardy Boy, but more specifically Jeff Hardy, because they are going to be backstage watching the ladder match, because that's something that they're known for. They're not just known for the high flying ability, they're known for putting their bodies on the line no matter what the cost is. Right, they know all about it. I talked to Jeff, I talked to Christian, I talked to Ed. They all said, you're crazy if you think somebody else is going to win besides CM Punk. CM Punk beat Jeff Hardy in a ladder match. And CM Punk also competed against Edge in a ladder match as well. So CM Punk knows what to do. Almost too much. He has to give it away, in my opinion. That's too much extreme. But you know what? Let's not forget that we have former Money in the Bank ladder match winners like Randy Orton. But we also forgetting Daniel Bryan as well. Daniel Bryan also held that briefcase at one point in his career. Cashed in for the World Heavyweight Championship. I remember that. Yep. Big Show defeated Mark Henry at TLC. Daniel Bryan swooped right in, took advantage. I mean, he took advantage. I mean, Daniel Bryan, I'll tell you this right now. Daniel Bryan, the reason why I can't appoint Daniel Bryan as a favorite, because Daniel Bryan, even though as hungry and as much heart as he has to accomplish his goals, his high flying gets in the way and it gets him hurt. He's going to try to take way too many risks. He's going to put his body on the line a little too much. He's not going to try to observe energy. He's going to just pretty much use it all up, and then he's going to be out of it. Right, that's what he's going to do. I'm not going to say he's out of control, but he's too fired up a bit. Sometimes he can't really control himself slowing down, basically. He doesn't know when to slow down. Right. Now, I know I said on Monday Night Raw, I said Jacob Christopher, he's inexperienced in the Money in the Bank ladder match, but he's not inexperienced in a ladder match. Jacob Christopher and his former partner, Devon Black, competed in a lot of ladder matches back in Ring of Honor, back in Guerrilla Pro Wrestling. So they know about the ladder match. But the only thing is that it's different because it's going to be a contract. You know, it's going to be usually easy for Jake Christopher to be used to, okay, yeah, in the independent scene, all I had to do was just snatch a tag team belt off, and me and Devon Black were champions. This is different. He's by himself, and now he has to get a briefcase that has codes on it that they have to unlock. It's going to be very interesting who's going to come out with that. So, it is. So, Rod, if we talk about all the competitors, so if you could pick one person that you know in your heart of heart, or even the guy that you want to win, who would it be from the Raw side? So you got hey, I can't blame you. I mean, you got Daniel Bryan, Andrade. I mean, just so many people. It's gonna be crazy. Alright, so let's get to SmackDown. Let's get to SmackDown in the Bank. So, Kane, Big E, Gargano, Mike Kanellis, AJ Styles, Drew McIntyre, Tony Nese, Seth Rollins. A lot of that's honestly, I think that's the Money in the Bank ladder match I'm looking forward the most is the SmackDown one. Like that one's gonna be incredible. It's gonna be good. He does, and he's the obvious favorite, but people might be sleeping on Mike Kanellis. All right, I know he's not experienced in a ladder match, hasn't been not one ladder match a day in his life, but I mean, I gotta say this, though. He's a sly dog. I mean, if he got away with Gargano on Smackdown, even though Maria helped him, I mean, what do you think he's capable of in a actual ladder match? I mean, it's gonna be crazy. Oh yes, that hell structure, right? You talking about that elimination chamber, I believe. Hey, I agree fully. I think he might be the smartest one. Like, I know how we appointed to Daniel Bryan going to be like the guy who's going to really just go for everything and not think about his health in the match. But honestly, I can compare Gargano just as I'm comparing Daniel Bryan right now, to be honest. Gargano... Oh yeah, Mike Canella, yeah. He has a good resume. He's not a slouch. Mike Kanellis, I mean, I think Maria being confident in him, like knowing that, you know, his lover is confident in him, gonna, you know, really kick him in the gear when that bell rings. And they can be inexperienced, but they've been, and honestly, that one was a lot more difficult because the rope, you could literally just fall out. That's, like, it's not, it's hard. It's gonna be about a whole bunch of fatigue. And in case people are wondering where some big superstars that we've seen earlier in the series, where they're at, I know you guys were wondering, like guys like Bobby Roode, guys like Finn Balor, where they all go. Guys like Samoa Joe, like there's a lot of guys right now that should be in the ladder match, but they're not even in the ladder match.
New York, weighing in at 224 pounds, Zack Ryder.
Right. Listen, I agree with you fully. So, what do you think about show what you got right now for now on, and maybe you'll be in there next year, or maybe more opportunities will open up for you. Right. Like, what do you think about Lashley and Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam? I honestly,
Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C., weighing in at 227 pounds, Velveteen Dream.
I agree, and they're both MMA experienced. Yes. I agree. And Bobby Lashley said every time Brock Lesnar thinks that he can just run over the guys in the back who worked hard to become a wrestler, and he's trying to take over and demand a WWE title shot. 'Cause I remember when John Cena was champion, Paul Heyman said Brock Lesnar wants to ever WWE champion after No Mercy. Dean Ambrose was WWE champion, and Bobby Lashley literally stopped Brock Lesnar. He brawled with him, and he let him know that if you want to try to run over these guys' careers, guys like Velveteen Dream, guys like Zack Ryder, then you're gonna have to go through me. Bobby Lashley isn't fighting for himself. Bobby Lashley is fighting for everybody in the back. So this is That's his biggest problem. And most superstars, that they fear him, they don't want to be around him, and he doesn't want to be around them either. But I mean, back in 2012 when John Cena slapped him in the face and he busted him open, I just knew this guy was just reckless. I knew he was reckless. He cut up Randy Orton at SummerSlam 2 years back. Like, right, yeah, you're right. He gave Undertaker a concussion at WrestleMania 30 when he ended the streak. He broke Shawn Michaels' arm. He broke Triple H's arm twice. But for some reason, Vince just doesn't know when to stop signing him. This McMahon just keeps pouring money into his pocket. And that gives Brock Lesnar a reason to be here. And honestly, the fans, they're sick of it. Right. I agree. As much as I hate the guy, I gotta agree with that. But I just hate how eventually he gets what he wants. That's why it's so important to me that Bobby Lashley wins this match. Because, I mean, if he's not able to, who's safe in WWE? I mean, in my opinion, even though they cheated, Goldberg kind of got finished by Brock Lesnar at Backlash, honestly. Right, so if he loses, like, that's not just crushing his career, that's like everybody has a target on their back. And I'm glad that I'm able to tell you guys this, because off the air, Bobby Lashley called out The Rock, and Bobby Lashley said, Brock Lesnar has an advantage on me if you guys keep putting me in matches, and Brock Lesnar gets to rest and train, and he gets to wrestle at SummerSlam only. So, ladies and gentlemen, basically, Bobby Lashley will not be wrestling until SummerSlam. So Bobby Lashley gets the chance to train and do a little bit of lifting, so he is ready for Brock Lesnar. Right, because, I mean, Brock Lesnar, honestly, I feel like that's the reason why Brock Lesnar been winning all his matches, like against like guys like Roman Reigns and John Cena and all those guys, because they are still on a regular WWE schedule. They're not part-timers. So you get to just set the date for a pay-per-view and you're all rejuvenated and they're exhausted because they've been on live tours, regular shows. Right. It takes a toll on their body. And now I understand why right. And now I see why it only takes one F5 to beat you. Like, it's not, I don't think it's the move, it's just like your body is out of it. You can't take that. You can't take that impact. Right. Yeah, because he gets to sit back, watch the shows, and then when his name's called up for SummerSlam, he flies out there, he puts his gear on, and then he has like, what, a 10-minute match with you, and then he gets his paycheck and he leaves. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Here is your winner.
Like, he's taking opportunities away, like, from this man's Valentine Dream. If Brock Lesnar wins, that's just like saying, now Valentine Dream, he can't get a shot at the WWE Championship. Like, that's just like an example. Like, but Brock Lesnar doesn't even care. That's why I need Bobby. As me as a commentator, I need Brock Lesnar. I need Brock Lesnar to lose. I need him to lose. And if he's not, then who is? Like, honestly. I don't know. Because Bobby Lashley, he has the one advantage that nobody else has, and that's MMA background. Nobody else that Brock Lesnar has faced had MMA background. Maybe you could probably say CM Punk, but I mean, come on. But CM Punk is too slim, he's too frail. It's kind of like putting Conor McGregor and Brock Lesnar in the octagon. Yeah, Conor McGregor, he may have power, but Brock Lesnar's too big. It's physically not possible. These two have a lot of history right here. A little bit of history. Bray Wyatt and Triple H, ladies and gentlemen. You know, number one contenders match. I remember to face John Cena. It was Ambrose, Bray, and Triple H. And the ending was so controversial. Very controversial. I still remember it. Like, it was basically like Bray Wyatt or Triple H could have either had the match, but they're so focused on each other. Dean Ambrose was able to roll up Triple H and him with a dirty deed, and that was it. Now Dean Ambrose is WWE champion. But Rod, this might be your favorite subject to talk about, but I'm gonna give you the opportunity to pick which one you want to talk about first. The WWE Championship main event that's gonna happen, or the Universal Championship match is gonna happen. Alright, let's talk about that one first, because that is by far my favorite. Because, alright, Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens at Extreme Rules. First of all, hands down, they had the best match in the entire card, in my opinion. They stole the show, hands down. Kevin Owens won. And then at Payback, Kevin Owens, you know, he defeated Aleister Black. But Sami Zayn now has the opportunity, getting his rematch, facing Owens at Money in the Bank. Even though his bodyguard Braun Strowman is going to be at ringside, do you think Sami Zayn has a chance? Because I heard Sami Zayn on Raw. It seems like he believes in himself. It really does seem like he believes in himself. But Kevin Owens kept saying, you think you can beat me, you believe that you can beat me, but I know I can beat you. I beat you. That's something that you would never have over me, basically. And honestly, Kevin Owens, he's just one hell of a wrestler, knowing that he can beat Aleister Black with no interference from anybody. Kevin Owens did not. Well, you know what? Alright, look, he beat Aleister Black cleanly. But I'm not talking this as a WWE fan, but if you're a wrestling fan, you would know that that pop-up powerbomb to the apron, even though it was a clean match throughout, that was uncalled for. If you had to go through that much trouble to play Aleister Black out, okay, yeah, you want, right? That's the whole point. You could have ended his career. And I honestly don't know why. I agree. I agree. And honestly, speaking of Legend Killer, I think Kevin Owens might be the Legend Killer of Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm very glad you mentioned that. I'm very glad you mentioned that. But, I mean, honestly, I feel why Owens is so mad, because if I'm the first ever Universal Champion, and you know, I won on draft day. I'm the best guy you got basically on Monday Night Raw. I'm trying to celebrate, and you come out and you stun me and you embarrass me, and I don't know nobody's gonna take me serious. I understand why Owens is so upset. It makes a whole bunch of sense now. because Stone Cold Steve Austin, even though he's a general manager, it's entertaining seeing Stone Cold as a general manager, but at the end of the day, you're a general manager. You're no longer an attitude. You're no longer a WWE superstar. You can't put your hands on your employee. Right, as much as I like Stone Cold, you have to admit it was unprofessional, and that's something that you're not supposed to do. Simple as that. Right, for the first part, and then next you know, Kevin Owens and Stone Cold start brawling. It was insane. Right. I mean, I just hope Stone Cold just keeps his head on the swivel. You know, you don't want to ignite anything too personal between you and Owens. But the Rock is no better than Stone Cold. You know, the Rock, you know, purposely blasting John Cena while he was WWE champion, talking about, well, you know, I don't like you, and you know, I was just thinking, I was like, you know, it really doesn't matter if you don't like him. That's your champion. You're not supposed to right. You're not supposed to mistreat him. Right. You're supposed to treat him like everybody else. Maybe even higher, because John Cena was WWE champion. He said it himself, I'm the first ever WWE champion since this draft has happened. They both have major egos. And I see why they're the most popular and attitude era, because just look at them. They think they're better than everybody else. And as much as entertaining they are, I have to say that that's not a good thing. Honestly, it's really not. You can't be selfish. There's new caliber talent that are better than you guys, and they're developing new moves, new skills, new gimmicks, new characters, new everything. And I think that's what kills them the most. For real. Now, WWE Championship, Dean Ambrose, he beat John Cena at No Mercy, right? So, now, usually you would think, okay, first title defense, oh, he's going to have a rematch with John Cena. Easy peasy, one-on-one, you have a chance to beat John Cena one more time. No. The Rock made the initiative in putting Dean Ambrose in a triple threat match against not only John Cena, but an unstoppable monster Rusev. Now, I like Dean Ambrose, but his odds are not, he doesn't have to get pinned to lose the belt. He doesn't have to get pinned. Right, when he walks into Vegas, it's a 75% chance that he's gonna walk in and walk out without anything. Right. Like, come on, ref. His foot's on the rope.
Here is your winner, Bray.
That's incredible, man. Incredible. Look at this. Tell me about it. Bray Wyatt is out of control. So, Rod, before we close out. So, I'm not going to say Raw side of Money in the Bank because you already said you don't know yet. But for SmackDown, if you could pick two people as your favorites to win, who are they and why? For SmackDown, okay, Gargano. Well, I don't know. I think Tony. They might be the same size. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I think Tony's probably weighs. He might be an inch shorter. I don't know. I have no idea. 5'11", 5'10", 5'10". I don't know. I know Gargano's close to 6 feet. He might be 5'11". I don't know. I have no idea. But so you got Gargano. He does play a big factor. Big E, honestly, I'm glad you said that because he is not talked about, and he's made a big impact since going back to the singles division. Well, I don't know about everybody because it's gonna be a huge clash with Big E and Kane. That's gonna be a collision. Yeah, cause nowadays it seems like Kane just got hyped. And that strike. I mean, if it was 1999, 2000 Kane, oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, he can win that. Yeah, he win that all day. With his aggression, yeah. Even 2008 Kane, yeah, he would have won that. But I like your picks. You pick Big E and Johnny Gargano. Now I'm going on the limb. And I'm gonna say Drew McIntyre or Seth Rollins. I think Seth could possibly do it again. Seth, bro, I swear, if I see that man jump off the ladder, hit a Phoenix Splash or something, I'll lose my mind. Oh my, no. If Kane toe slams somebody off the ladder, oh. Oh, speaking of that, you just reminded me. Remember back in 2011 when Kofi Kingston hit that boom drop on Drew McIntyre and they both didn't continue in that match? Man, that's something that we might see. You know what? That really was. That really was. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hey, appreciate you guys joining me for main event featuring Roger Design. Make sure y'all check out his channel. He just dropped some new content for his new series on Universe Mode. Other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow for Money in the Bank Extended. Have a nice day.